What is up, everybody? Klever Krok here. So I'm pretty new on YouTube, as you can tell. This is probably my first video. So welcome. Thank you for joining me, and I want to introduce you to this gem of a game. It is by far my favorite RTS of all time, Impossible Creatures. Now, many of you may not know what this game is or anything about it. It's pretty old, but I think it's aged well. It's a 2003 game, and it's made by Relic, as you saw, which is the same people who put out really good strategy games like Warhammer and stuff like that. So basically we're gonna just play through the campaign and see what we can do with that. And yeah, so I'll explain the concept in the beginning, but basically it's a strategy game focused on basically combining creatures together and using them as your army. Now, I did not mean to go to this tutorial. I've played this too many times to need to do this.
On the bottom part, unless you press the flashing button on the right-hand side of your taskbar now.
Skipping away. Skipping away. No, I don't like this. I don't like it one bit.
No. To pan the camera.
Get out of here. Run away. I lost the tutorial. How bad am I? Okay. Let's try no this time. Alright. Here we go. Love the music in this game.
From the Journal of Rex Chance, dated June 8th, 1937. For years, I thought my father was dead. Dr. Eric Chanikoff, the infamous scientist who disappeared almost 30 years ago after being exiled from the scientific community.
For what?
All I knew of him is what a handful of old newspaper clippings told me, and that's never been enough. Until today, when I received a letter that turned my world upside down.
Dun dun dun.
My son. At last I found you. I've been on these islands for years, working in exile to protect both you and myself. But I'm growing old. I'm sure I have many years left, but I don't want to take any chances. I want to look on the face of my son before it's too late. Upton Julius, the man who saved my life and has been my confidant all these years, found you.
Definitely looks like he's from the early 1900s,
I want you to know,
not gonna lie,
the truth.
Upton
Your
Julius.
father, Dr. Eric Chanikoff.
That guy is straight out of the olden days. More dramatic music. Insert trumpets.
I followed the coordinates provided to a small and frigid little rock in the southern region of the Isla Variadas island chain. A stretch of virtually unknown islands nearly 1,000 miles long, lost in the vastness of the South Pacific, and owned by the wealthy industrialist Upton Julius.
Owned. He owns all of those islands. That's ridiculous. I never realized that, but like, if he owns all those islands, how much money does he have, and where does he get it? Like, that's crazy. He owns multiple islands, an island chain. Like, that's a lot. And that's crazy. It'd be nice to have my own island. To, you know, combine creatures in a science that has been exiled by everyone in the scientific community around the world. You know, because I could.
The building had been deserted. There were no signs of my father.
Or anything else, for that matter. Anybody else thinking of Jurassic Park 3? Where's the raptor? I am a huge dinosaur / Jurassic Park fan, by the way. So, If I keep talking about that or Pokemon, it's because those are some of my favorite things. See, it even looks like it's coming from the same angle as... Well, it's not a raptor. Not even close. Huh? Huh? Bump. Man, if I saw that in a tank, awake or not, I would freak. I'd be like, that's really cool. Now I'm gonna run. You know, I guess I had the right mindset though, because I would have had to run either way if I were in his situation. Yeah, yeah, that'll teach him. That'll teach him. You do it. You go for it. Yeah. Oh. It was not very effective. Might have even been immune. Action hero! In the 1930s. Hello!
Rather beautiful, aren't they?
It sounds
They're
like he's from
products
the
of the
30s.
Sigma technology. The perfect blending of two separate animals.
Man's
Far
got a
superior
wide
to
face.
anything you'd find in nature.
Interesting, pets. Look.
Dude,
I'm
they'd be
obviously in the
awesome
wrong
pets.
place. I'm looking for a man.
Kinda creepy.
Yes.
But
You're here to
awesome.
find Dr. Chanakov, your long-lost father.
What's going on here? Who are you?
Upton Julius at your service.
Upton Julius? Aren't you a friend of my father? Where is he?
You should be more concerned about yourself, Mr. Chan.
I've got no quarrel with you, so you can call off your crossbreeds.
Crossbreeds.
So
narrow-minded. The Sigma technology does far more than crossbreed. It combines fears, Mr. Chance. Compounds terrors. A fact you'll understand soon enough. Collect him. He must be alive, but he needn't be intact.
Easy. Stay back.
Flying train! I know it's really impractical, don't give me that. It's really cool. It's a train and a helicopter thing combined.
Get on!
Get him! Get him!
At this point, it might not be in the 1930s anymore. It should just be a fantasy game. Those wolf things were really weird.
Interference and betrayal, and I will capture Mr. Chance, regardless.
Regardless!
I don't know who you are, miss, but thanks.
I'm Dr. Lucy Willing, a friend and colleague of your father.
You know my father? Where is he?
Yes,
What was that?
Damn it! The fans have overheated. We must have blown a
I mean,
rotor.
they are
What can
carrying
I
a
do?
train.
Just hold on.
There's a comment made later by Lucy, who's the lady, about how that thing's constructed and held together. You just wait. You just wait. It makes it even more ridiculous.
Was that a typical landing?
Don't start with me, Mr. Chance.
Oh, my lab. It's going to take forever to get all this damage repaired.
I'm sorry to be so much trouble, but I need to know what's going on here.
I can explain everything, but first I need your help if we're going to survive.
You saved my skin. I'll be happy to help any way I can.
I'll need some time to repair the lab so we can get off this island. But Upton's goons will be looking for us. There's a village not too far from here. They've no love for Julius and his men, and may offer to help us. Also, check the immediate area for animals, and use your dart rifle to collect a genetic sample from them. We can use those samples to put together some creatures to defend ourselves. Grab the dart gun and radio, and let's get to work.
Awesome.
New objective, boss.
We have to build creatures? You mean like those monsters that attacked me? Ready.
Okay.
Combined creatures are a scientific marvel. Hardly monsters.
Big claws, poison tail, giant pincers. I don't have a dictionary handy, but monsters seems appropriate.
Okay, so
sounds like a plan.
As I was saying, the concept is to combine creatures together and use them as your army. We've got the little interface down here for the actions that units can do. We've got the kind of information about any particular thing. So like the lab has got this HP over here. There will be actions and upgrades over here for that. So right now we're going to look at the objectives. We have to have Lucy start gathering coal, and then I have to take Rex to the village. And on the way, as you can see, there's these little gray dots.
To know what to do next,
those are
I'm
struggling.
I'm on it.
There are animals around these islands, and the way to get Coyote.
Objective done.
The way to get dinos, or dinos, I've been playing way too much Ark, which also might come to the channel. So you can see where they are. Anyways, this is how you get DNA to combine creatures, is by shooting them, because that's how you get DNA.
Done. Great work, boys.
But yeah, so collect that stuff. There's a couple more on this island that we can get. We'll go ahead and talk to the village up here, see if they can help us. See what's going on. Maybe we'll find some more animals along the way. I see a little gray spot. I already have the porcupine.
No problem.
There you are.
Not at your service. Let's go.
Beep, beep, beep.
Objective done. Great work, boss.
Sounds like a plan.
I guess I should have Lucy gather coal now.
Right away.
Yep. I'm just too successful at this for my own pace.
Hello.
What do you want?
You speak English. Great. Me, friend. Me need help.
I never understood this.
Our
it just established that he speaks English.
Flying machine has broken.
You mean that hover train your lady friend has been hiding here for the last week? We've been meaning to talk to you about that. Ever since she's shown up, it's caused us nothing but grief. 2 men are looking for her. They're sending crazy beasts. They smash our igloos and eat our
I think that's a
build
bear
a fire
and a tiger
just to keep the animals
combined.
back and stay alive. But we're running out of wood. There's a big
that or a
beast up
porcupine
near
and tiger. I don't know.
Developed a real taste for sled dogs, and we're all out of sled dogs. Say,
sounds like a
why
problem.
don't you help us out and get out of here?
But if you need help, wouldn't it be better for us to
listen? You mentioned 2 men looking for the lady I'm with. If I help you fight off those animals, will you tell me what you know about them?
I guess so. But hurry. We don't have much time.
Skunk, I'm gonna shoot you! Come here, Rex.
Next?
Shoot him.
I'm on
Shoot it.
Lucy,
Pew!
those villagers said you've been...
That's like the next level of no scope right there. He didn't even have to aim at it, and he still hit it.
What have I gotten myself into?
Julius showed up about a week ago and took your father.
So
I was out on
No, I've got all the stuff now. All the
survey mission and avoided capture.
Almost said stuff and things.
Julius has
been looking for me
ever since.
Why?
I honestly don't know. Just that all this started shortly after your father sent a letter to you. That's how I knew you were coming.
So
my hope was that you could help me find him. It means a great deal to me.
To me too. I'll do what I can, but how can we fight off?
Excuse me if I cough. I'm still a little bit sick.
With creatures of our own.
So yeah, exactly. New creatures of our own. So we're going to build a creature chamber. In here, as you can tell, on the henchmen that we'll get eventually, as well as Lucy, you've got these 2 different levels of structures, 2 different, sets, and we've got the creature chamber right here. And this thing,
that shouldn't be a problem.
So fancy. I mean, you think about it, the fact that it instantaneously creates life, and genetically modified life at that, it's pretty insane. And pretty fantastical.
Combined creatures like the ones Julius had are
a
product of the Sigma technology.
Spawn most of our
Something
creatures.
Dr. Chanikoff and I have been working on for several years. With this lab, we can use the samples of the animals you've collected to design combined creatures to defend our base. Press the Army Management button to go to the Army Builder screen and design some creatures.
Objective done. Great work, boys. We got new objectives.
Our next objective is to destroy all enemy creatures on the island. Let's go do it, Rex. Let's go.
No
Just kidding.
problem.
Let's make creatures, because Rex can't do crap. So On the main menu, there is an army builder option that I believe you saw. If you didn't, it's basically you come in and you have this selection right here. You have the zoo, which basically keeps record of all the different combinations you make. Remove obviously deletes. New army creates a new whole army from scratch. Load army and save army and all that stuff. Combiner is how you actually make them, so this is the one you'll be using most often. So you come in here, you go to select animal on one side, you pick one of them. There are so many animals in this game. There's probably, with the expansion, I'd say maybe 70, which, I mean, doesn't sound like a ton, but all the combinations you could make, it just makes your mind run wild. I've not made every combination yet, obviously, and I've tried to. At least the good ones, right? So for now, we're going to try and make a decent thing that can fight off that polar bear thing. So on one side we've got the mountain lion, because I feel like it's, if you look here, it's got decent stats, decent defense, it's got claws and a bite, and it's got this thing called leap attack, where basically you leap into close range, so it closes range faster instead of running at things, so that's good. Next we've got a couple other options. So there's coyote, porcupine, which has a quill throw, which is a ranged attack, which could be nice to have decent physical, like melee attack, and then ranged as well. And then we've got the skunk, who's just kind of there. I'm gonna go with the coyote first because we need something that's more physical. Let's see what. It's a little more expensive, but it's also got a little more health, so we're gonna go with that. And I don't know why I didn't take the picture, but we're gonna do that real quick. There we go. Good enough. Now we need something. Let's go for mountain lion and porcupine. This is really kind of just the two best that we have. I don't understand. Why would you give this thing a tail when it's just going to cost more for no return? Oh wait, tail strike. Derp. That's not worth it though. So yeah, let's rename this guy. That was me hitting my desk because I do that often. Let's see, porcupine, mountain pine. Porculion. Pro. Yeah, Proculion. No. Porculion. Good enough. No, picture. Why you no take? A mountain loyalty and Porculion. We've got our initial team set up. They're both ranked 2.
Great job. Now you can build creatures of that type anytime you want from the creature chamber. As long as we have enough resources, that is.
Excellent. I should send some creatures to defend the village. Those fires were getting pretty low.
Maybe we need to design some tougher, meaner animals, Rex.
Yeah.
If you click on the lab, there's some new research available that will enable us to build level 2 creatures.
So fortunate it works out that way because we actually need it to make our creatures because they're just too good. So there. Come on. Almost there. Almost there.
Ready for action.
Are you?
I'm on it.
Are you, Rex?
Level 2 research is complete.
Objective done. Great work, boys.
Suppose we could have just made another, but we don't really have the resources to just burn. That cost us almost 2. That cost a little over 2 units to make another chamber, and we can use all the units we can get right now.
The fires are dying.
Those are pretty big considering the types of animals that have been morphed together. Alright, let's go. Attack! Get him! Get him! Let's do this. Come at me, bro. Yum.
The critters are under attack.
You don't mess with me. Lemming, that coyote lemming thing is ridiculous. Look at that. I'm just not strong at all. Okay, so they're protected. Great. Let's make some more porcupines.
Ready.
The porcupines will destroy everything. Almost done. There we go.
The critters are under attack.
You really think it was a good idea to send just one unit? Seriously? I'm about to wreck them. That polar bear ain't got nothing on these porcupine or porculions and loyote, mountain loyotes, or whatever they're called. Get wrecked.
The critters are under attack.
Pew pew. See, they fired quills, and you know, again, that doesn't make any sense. But hey, let's just stick with it because it's cool.
The critters are under attack.
The critters are under attack. I love the henchman's voice. It's perfect for a henchman.
This coal pile has been depleted.
Go get the polar bear thingy. Oh, he's got no chance. Get wrecked. Yeah.
Objective done.
Yeah, head back.
Great work, boys.
Sweet. Beat him. Beat him bad.
Now that those creatures are dealt with, tell me what you know about those men.
All right. They're on the next island over. The water between the two islands freezes most nights, which is when they send their creatures.
So we can probably expect some company by
Oh,
morning.
sneaky.
Lucy, can we get the repairs done by then?
Henchman
Yes,
creatures.
but we don't have enough fuel
Both.
to get the lab off the ground.
Fuel? There's plenty of fuel on the other island.
Great. Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye now. Anything to get rid of you troublesome people.
Alright. I mean, you're saying that right to us, but whatever. Bum bum. Whitey Hooten. You'll see him more in a couple episodes, but he is an interesting character, that's for sure. Alright guys, well, thank you for coming out again. Next time, we will have episode 2 be chapter 2 of the campaign. So thank you for coming again and sticking around to watch this and just join this awesome journey through Impossible Creatures. So thanks guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching guys. If y'all enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, and if you want, subscribe for more videos. Hope to see y'all in the future, and thank you for watching.